Right, so today at Career Kit 365, we would like to welcome our guest Shubham Gupta. He is from SRMSIT Institute and he is in his first year. And today we're going to ask him a few questions which our students been asking us. So, Sir Shubham, thank you. Thanks for joining us on this channel today.
My pleasure.
Yeah. All right, Shubham. So we'll straight away dive into the questions. So number one is that how difficult is the exam for SRMSIT in comparison to JE?
Talking about the comparison of difficulty, SIM is quite easy, but the difficulty in questions. But I believe the pattern paper or the way people have to answer it, that changes a lot. Because you can't move backwards while answering a question. It's only going forward. So if
Okay.
you are on a question, you have to answer it then and there only.
Okay. So basically, there is no time to revise it and correct it again. It is just then and there. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And in comparison to VIT, how difficult or easy the exam is?
More or less, both of them have a same difficulty level,
Hmm.
but SRM has a different pattern of writing an exam and VIT has a different, so it changes a bit there.
Okay. And I understand that there are no negative marking in SRM SIT.
Yeah.
So I believe that there are 125 question which comes for SRMIT SIT.
Yes.
And what are the subjects like physics, chemistry, math? I know that. Apart from that, I heard that there are aptitude tests as well as English test. Is that correct?
Yes. Aptitude and English are there. Yeah.
All right. Now coming back to the branches, since SRMSIT itself is a deemed university and they have multiple courses in their university. So how many branches or how many core fields or core branches you have for BTech?
SRM being a very big university has a lot of other branches. I come from EC, Electronic and Communication Engineering Department. There are other branches in CS also. If you see, there are core, there are AIML, there's cybersecurity, there's IoT, big data, there's biotech as a option, there's chemical engineering, there's civil engineering, there's mechanical engineering. So SRM being a deemed university offers all of them,
Okay,
I would say so.
got it. Next question is that how is the placement?
Placement looking for the past year, that hasn't been very good
Hmm.
due to the recession.
Hmm.
But overall, SRM being a university which has a very big crowd,
Hmm.
still has put a very good placement ranking this year.
Hmm.
It has placed NRIF 13,
Hmm.
which is, of course, a very big achievement for the
Hmm.
college.
Hmm.
So I would say that the college with huge strength has still been doing good with the placements.
Okay. Okay. And what was the highest package last year? Any idea?
It's not confirmed, but if I'm not wrong, it was 54 lakhs.
54. Okay.
So it might change. Some go off campus, some go in campus. So changes
Okay.
everything.
Okay. And after the BTech, do they have MS program as well?
Yes, they have all MTech, MS programs for any future studies.
And I
They even
have
support PhDs
they support.
also.
Sorry, go on, Shiva.
PhDs also.
Okay. So another thing I wanted to ask that I heard that they have dual degree programs.
Yes. They don't serve dual degree like for all courses,
Hmm.
but for some particular courses, they do have dual degree 5-year programs, which include a BTech and MTech.
Now, coming back to the questions, and the question is that what about the fee structure? What is the fee structure for normal BTech program? If a student wants to take admission in CS branch, another student wants to take admission in mechanical branch, would it vary?
Yeah, CS being a very high demand and very popular stream, students tend to lean towards it because of the latest technology updates.
Hmm.
So SRM is a bit higher on fee structure.
Hmm.
So the CS branch is roughly from 4 lakhs to 5 lakh rupees,
Hmm.
depending on your specialization.
Hmm.
Whereas MTech, civil, or some sub branches do tend to have lesser fees, like from 2 lakh to 4 lakh rupees onwards. So
Okay.
there's a difference in fee structure.
And how many seats in total SRMSIT have for engineering?
That data is still not been confirmed, but if totally you see it in the campus, there are more than 4K students, I would say, total in
Yeah.
engineering department.
Yes. And being SRM being a deemed university, they do open a lot of courses every year, and they can increase the seat because since it is a deemed university. Okay. Another question is that fee structure. You have said that around 2.5 to 4.5 or something. So, what is the ranking system? Let's say if I have to take computer science, what should be my rank to crack that?
According to me, getting a score above 5,000 in SRMJ is what you might require to get a good seat in AIML or computer science.
Hmm.
But the stats change according to the year, the number of seats, the people appearing, so it might vary. But 5,000 is a safe score to get a good
Okay.
desired branch.
Any idea how many students sit every year for SRMSIT?
Roughly, like less, approximately 2 lakh students or even less.
Okay. And is there a management seat anywhere in the SRMSIT also?
Yeah, yeah. SRM does offer management seats.
Okay. So how does it work out? Any idea about that?
According to me, I don't know exactly if this data is correct or not. You
Hmm.
could contact the admin department
Hmm.
and you could proceed with the process. They
Okay.
charge you an extra upward of the fees,
Ah,
and so you could get in.
all right. Another question I wanted to ask, what is the mess fees?
Mess alone, you couldn't take it. So
Hmm.
you would have to combine your hostel and mess. So it's a
Ah,
collaborative fee.
ah.
So it changes according to the number of people living, like sharing, and
Hmm.
the facilities like AC, an
Hmm.
attached washroom. So
Hmm.
it changes drastically from, the people.
Okay, so what are the different type of rooms and facilities? And based
Yes,
on that, you are
yes,
saying that. So, what kind of
yes,
rooms
yes.
it gets started at two plus sharing or three plus sharing? How does?
The maximum that like the most expensive one is two sharing,
Hmm.
which is two sharing boys with washroom and AC,
Hmm. Okay.
which is 2.35
Lakh
lakhs
per
for
year.
a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Whereas if you go to the lowest, which is 5 or 6 sharing, no AC, no washroom,
Hmm.
so that goes to 130 something.
130 something. So it's a drastic change
Yeah.
basically. Basically, it's
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. There's even an NRI or a premium boys. There's
Huh.
a hostel there.
Huh.
That's upward to 3.2 lakhs. But
Okay.
that's for majority NRI kids who come from like abroad or have
So what's so
different.
special there?
They have better facilities, rooms, and better food. You could say so.
Okay, all right. So basically, on an average, you are saying, Shubhang, that if a student gets selected, let's say in electronics and communication, the fees would be approximately 2.75 plus 1.5 or 1.6 based on whatever hostel he or she
Mm.
selects.
Yeah.
All right. And how is the faculty at SRMSIT?
I would say they have done pretty good while selecting the faculty. All my professors
Hmm.
have PhDs and have great knowledge about the subjects,
Okay, that is a good.
wide teaching experience,
Hmm.
and have more command on getting the student to know about the subject than actually getting memorized. Like they don't focus on the exam, they focus on the overall skills that a student should build over the period of time.
How is the attendance policy at college?
Attendance policy is usually taken by the teachers during the class,
Hmm.
and a student should have 75% attendance in all subjects
Hmm.
to actually have a seat in the end sem exams.
Okay. So, another thing I wanted to ask, you said that there are multiple hostels with different seats and everything. So, is there
Yeah.
specific criteria? Is some CGPA is that what you have to maintain to get a particular hostel, or it is based on their wish?
No, no, hostels basically luck based.
Hmm.
There's a portal that opens at some time, and
Hmm.
whoever gets a chance books the hostel.
Okay. Because I was talking to alumni of VIT last week, and they were saying that out there it is CGP based, so sort of asking me the same.
Yeah.
Next question coming up is that okay, you said about the placements. About the placement, you said that the highest, what was the highest package last?
Roughly for 54 lakhs.
54 lakhs. And that will be the highest package. Afterwards, there would be some average packages. Normally, over a year, what is that you have seen that over years, what is the average package a student gets?
Over here, last year was 7.5 lakhs
Hmm.
overall,
Okay.
including all branches.
Hmm.
But it changes from course to course, and the last year wasn't that good for any university.
Hmm.
But SRM still pulled it off, having such a huge crowd and maintaining a good average.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. And how helpful is your seniors in the college?
Uh, I haven't talked much to my seniors due to my first year being very tough and
Hmm.
hectic. But
Hmm.
still, I got to know about a lot of them. There's these WhatsApp groups and chat groups in which seniors help you, suppose in any problems related to hostels, projects, subject related.
Hmm.
They provide you notes, and if you want any other help, they're always there. So there's no ragging and all in my college
That is
particular.
what I wanted to ask also. So, is there a strict policy against ragging, or what is it?
Yeah, there's a very strict policy for ragging. There's anti-ragging committees,
Hmm.
and they've even tried making the seniors and juniors quite different in mess, like the mess and hostels, so that there's no main interaction in them during late
During
nights.
this time, basically.
Yeah,
Got it. And what is the girl boys ratio in the college?
I wouldn't know the exact percentage, but if I would have to make a rough guess, it'll be roughly 65, 35.
All right. And for the interviews or for the placement, they would be having a different placement cell. So, does they help you get some kind of internship during the course also?
I don't know about the help, but yeah, there are clubs and authorities and bodies that help you achieve a certain criteria, that certain achievement level that they help you attain to get a good scholarship
Hmm.
or good internship or jobs. So they're helpful for jobs also.
And management seats you have told. Okay. All right. So I think we have asked pretty much all the questions and we have got a rough idea. And what how to get the past paper, Shubham? Let's say if a person is preparing for SRMICIT, what is the source that they can refer to and where you can get the past exams?
If someone's preparing for SRM
Hmm.
so there are a lot of papers available online if you search for them.
Hmm.
And if not, basically studying for 11th, 12th and preparing for JE if someone's doing so,
Hmm.
those questions would be more than enough to pass SRM JE. It's just that one needs to practice more so that while writing an exam, he doesn't have a collapse or
Yeah.
doesn't fail to attempt.
And how tough is that proctored mold? Because when I was talking to one of my student, and he being the notorious one, he said, "Ma'am, if we are getting into the proctored mold, then can we, if we are doing it from the home, how difficult it is?" I just wanted to ask this question for the sake of him, basically.
I would say that the proctor mode is quite strict because if you move your eyeballs or if you have a head turn also, it
Hmm.
gives you a warning.
Hmm.
Or if you type something on the keyboard, it gives you a warning.
Hmm.
But there are people who could scam that, so there's
Hmm.
no end to this process. But if I would say there's not enough time that you could actually Google something and then answer it because you are having a very limited amount of time
Hmm.
and a lot of questions. And there's one thing you cannot go back.
Hmm.
So you need to answer quick and you have to maintain that flow. I would
Correct.
say so.
Yeah. So I think that is the one thing that they have kept, that you can't go back. So because if a
Yeah.
student think that I can go back and do it, they would not be able to. We have to spoken about the placements. I think we have got a pretty much, we have asked pretty much whatever we wanted to ask, whatever our students has asked us to do so. So thank you so much, Shubhank, for joining us and giving us insightful information. And we'll be posting this particular interview very shortly in our channel. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Bye bye.
Bye.